So there's something that you guys need to pay attention to and you probably don't even think about, but there is degrees of flexibility that you have, degrees of mobility that you have. So right now he's gonna go as far as possible, going forward, shin angle, and we're gonna see how far he can go before he starts lifting his heel. Okay, go. Okay, so he has pretty good degree of flexion here at his knee. Now, how can we increase this flexibility? At this point, go back. At this point, there's two things you're gonna look at. It's at the ankle joint and the knee joint. It's not that he has lack of flexibility at the knee because he hasn't had ACL surgery, he hasn't had any injuries or reconstruction at the knee. What we're focusing on is at the ankle joint. So the ankle joint, go down. It only gives me this much of dorsiflexion. Dorsiflexion means going up, the ability to create this angle. This is as much as I can go, right? So if I, go back, allow this muscle, this joint to be stretched by the backside, right? We're talking about our gastrocnemius and our soleus. The gastrocnemius is this calf muscle right here. And underneath that, you have the soleus, and then you have the Achilles. So if you don't put yourself in the stretch position, you're not gonna feel all of this muscles being stretched. But it gets to a point where you become limited. So what I like to do is come back, grab that 30-pound kettlebell. This is the loaded mobility I was talking about. So grab this, okay, put it on top of your knee. He's gonna put it where it's comfortable enough because you don't wanna be too uncomfortable, okay? And now what he's gonna go, he's gonna shift forward. And when you put weight on top of a bone, straight like this, it's called axial loading. Axial loading means there's weight like this, not in any other way. So he's gonna move it a little bit forward too, okay? Now he's gonna be able to put his hands here and lean a little bit forward, and that way, do you feel a stretch more?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he feels more of a stretch at what, the Achilles?
Yeah.
So lower, like towards the heel, right? So the Achilles sometimes, you can feel it up to here, but if you really want to focus on that Achilles being targeted, you want to do something like this, loaded mobility. So being able to stay here for a minute, 45 seconds, it's good, all right? So come back, okay, switch your legs. Same thing on the other side. First, just to see what we're doing, we want to test, and then we want to retest. So how are we going to test this, okay? So go forward. Okay, good, come back. If I had a goniometer, I would do this a different way, but because I'm working with what I got, go forward. Okay, this is as far as you can go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go a little bit more. Can you go this far without putting your heel up? Good,
yeah, right there.
I stay right there. Now grab go back, okay, lean back. Now grab the kettlebell. Notice how I'm not moving back. I'm staying here, so this is where I'm staying. Go forward. Okay.
Right there.
Okay, right there. You can't go as far because he's not in a position where the ankle feels the same or the Achilles feels the same. It doesn't feel as flexible as before. Okay, but we're gonna hold it for a little bit and then we're gonna retest it. We're gonna see if he has more flexibility at where he's at. So, of course, he doesn't have so much flexibility now where he can touch me, but we'll retest it now. So, okay, try to go lean forward as much as possible. Okay, good, he's doing good. Now he's gonna come back, bring it back, bring that down. Okay, go forward. Nice, good. All right, let's see if you can go a little bit lower. Okay, good. So rest. Did you feel a big stretch after?
A lot better, yeah.
Okay, so what did we just do? We allowed ourselves to gain a little bit of more range of motion by applying force on top of the joint through axial loading. Guys, I know this might seem like a lot sometimes, like I'm just, kind of giving you a lot of content at once, but take the time to kind of, go through the video. If you need to pause it, if you need to see what we're doing, do that. Sometimes we want to retest and test after the flexibility that you may have. Okay, so that's just what we focus on Achilles and the ankle joint.